Ooh.
The what's it called? What the hell's in Misfits?
But yeah, if y'all need any storage or just like odd clothes, things like that, let me know in the next couple days
Okay.
because it sounds like the construction crew's wanting to tear the ranch back down and reclaim, some of their building materials. So we gotta have everything out of there pretty soon.
Understood. So,
And there
fire
is
sale.
a lot. Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, a whole lot of, okay guns. I think most of us took the good stuff that we wanted, and those of us
Sometimes
are still around anyway.
I like okay guns. I'll let our crew
Yeah,
know.
I think we'll probably be, we'll post something on the PDA about it, or make an announcement over the radio, something like that. But probably whatever we don't sell is either gonna get donated or smelted.
Very good.
Earth.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hello.
Now there are two of them.
Is this the
Oh
Misfits?
no, two of them.
it is.
It is, yeah.
Nice
You
to
guys
meet
are like
you.
almost neighbors.
I'm Craig.
essentially.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, where do you guys live?
We live in Oceanville.
Oh.
We're gonna be more close neighbors, but like then Bushville.
Yep, we just moved away from that area and more towards Cushville, but yeah, I think Oceanville will treat people nice.
Oh yeah. It was who was it? It was Colin, who we were moving stuff at like the same time as him from Milo to Oceanville as he was moving from the old Survivors Reach Outpost to Cushville. And we just would drive by each other yelling random words at each other in our cars.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, back when I lived at the ranch, every time I'd drive through Duskar and past Deep Roots, we would always, well, first we made car engine sounds before we had cars. And then we got cars and we had to change it up. And we started barking at them.
Oh,
Car.
God.
Sounds about right.
I don't even. My fucking brain just exploded upon hearing that. Hi, Mike. Hi, person. Hi.
Mike, did you
Amelia.
ever hear the demon noises that we would
Yeah.
make while we ran past
Oh.
the ranch?
Maybe?
Like random dinosaur noises?
Oh, yes.
That's really
Yep.
exciting. Oh, thank God. That makes me so happy that you actually heard them.
I would have cried.
We made it very much like it's a routine. Every time we ran past,
Yeah.
it's like, alright, let's all just do like pick a noise and we'll do it. And it's sparked up like dinosaur noises or something.
Well, a lot of the time I was the chore whore at the ranch, so I was the one that'd be sitting there making jerky for an hour or two, or pulling all the bullets, or...
And then we'll just
Nothing
hear
guns.
screeching run
That
by.
reminds me. We need some firewood restock, Mike.
Briggs, put away the gun. Why did you pull out a gun to say that?
We need
we
firewood
need some
restocking.
firewood.
Did you just
Well,
rack
it's
a bullet
emphasis.
on
We
the
need some
floor?
firewood
Alright.
A
restock.
perfectly good bullet. Like, why are
I
you
did.
racking bullets out of y'all's guns? They're going onto the fucking floor.
I was trying to
Sorry
look
about
cool,
it.
Briggs. Fucking hell, man.
And like,
God
I can
damn.
see. It's,
Well, I
it's
can't
in the
re-rack a
crack-
scythe, can I?
It's within the
I mean,
cracks
you can
of
sharpen the side.
gazebo.
I don't think that looks as
Doesn't-
intimidating though.
Yeah.
You could like
I wish-
intimidate them by sharpening it, like sit there very ominous and be like, sharpen your scythe, and like
Or-
we need more firewood.
Or... Damn it, who can I shave? Fuck.
secrets.
Or you intimidate them by showing your skill with using a scythe by carefully shaving someone's face to make them look like a baby.
You're not shaving me again.
Rude.
You'll be fine.
You'll find a way.
Pretty rude.
You'll live? I don't know.
Or won't.
Outbacked.
You're not getting that back.
Oh. It's not even my Cedars.
It's nighttime dusk. It's dark,
Alright,
so
well-
it must be nighttime.
Night night.
So what wonderful weather we're having.
You're at
What
the
is-
staircase.
Word like
Dust-
that.
Is dusk a bird? Like you just
I mean, it was
Just
raining
throw
not
it.
long ago.
Something like that.
throw a
yeah.
bag over her head and she goes to sleep.
Yeah, something like that, I suppose.
Don't sleep.
Carol. She doesn't sleep, no. She just kind of like stuffs herself in a locker
What
and like
is up?
stays
Harold,
there.
Harold.
How you
Or I
doing?
stand
Harold.
creepily over people while they sleep and just kind
Here's
of
the
Have you been taking your
He
Elmo
also
pills?
does that.
Oh no, I don't believe in that stuff. I just said it so Ben could be happy.
Yeah, but remember, Elmo might just come out of the woods and gank you one day, and you haven't taken your Elmo pills.
I know.
So what are you gonna
I
do
know,
now?
baby blue, bro.
You're
Oh,
not.
shit, oh,
It's
fucking
not
baby.
nighttime.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, God bless. Thanks.
Yeah, man. I was in East Harbor earlier and I found like 15 sticks of morphine.
God damn.
Like, I mean, I won't complain.
14 more to go, and yeah, and I'll be here all day.
I'll be here all day.
So,
Join the baby food when we get there.
should we get down to business?
Do you wanna... Yeah, does you wanna...
what?
You wanna... start on...
What are we defeating the Huns?
No. Wow.
This isn't World War One
The
for
break-ins.
France, alright?
The Huns.
I mean, if you guys want wine or anything, there should be a little bit somewhere. Should have
Ignore the
vodka.
gunshot, that's normal as well.
Okay. I mean, really, let's kind of relax for a little bit first, you know. I want you guys to meet each other. You guys are kind of really close. You guys are neighbors, somewhat.
Very
You
true.
guys have been closer neighbors.
We still plan on going through Oceanville quite a bit. If that doesn't bother y'all. Just look for the yellow armbands.
Oh, yeah, not at all. Anyone's welcome
No,
to
you're
go through
good.
it, obviously.
Yeah.
No, we
They just
don't,
don't want
we
people
don't,
like
pay
robbing
tax.
people and causing issues.
Yeah, we're not gonna
We're
wall
gonna
off.
stop people
We're-
from coming through our house, you know? It's not gonna be a
And we
problem
got a-
like some people.
You mean you
Nice.
guys aren't
We
gonna
got a
like
trader open
cross
in
off
there.
an entire island and call it your entire area, right? It's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
Ocean,
No.
Oceanville is
No,
ours.
fuck
Anytime
that
you
guy.
want to pass through, you gotta give us a teddy bear. That's the tax. I'm sorry. I'm sorry the way the
Uh,
law
Gotta
went like
use
this.
them.
No,
Gotta come
not
with this.
not just Oceanville. That whole island.
The whole island.
I visit the
Okay.
crossing
I was
quite a
going
bit.
Back and forth. I was going back and forth in my head about saying something over the radio like this. This is Supreme Leader Mike Richards speaking. If you found north or south of Sunset Cross, you're trespassing. You need to give me 100 stacks of nails.
For real,
Don't,
yeah.
it
that's
actually
it.
set me off so bad for like a hot minute, and then I had to go for a walk because I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah.
I was wondering what fucking Ahab was getting at because he was complaining that the ranch was going to South Haven too often because we had a boat launch there, and you know we'd go and look for engines and go diving, go to the oil rigs and stuff, and you know Ahab was like you guys are banned, you're not allowed here, and then there was one person left at the ranch that was like running around doing stuff. It was Brennan. He left a fucking note on the boat launch.
Maybe.
Like, "Take
We'll be
the
at a
boat launch
birthday
down, you
party
motherfuckers.
tomorrow
You're
night.
banned, you're not allowed here." And I'm like, this is...
Oliver
you're
and
angry at
Heather
one person
are
right now, bro.
doing
Yeah, I don't
dodgeball
care.
right
Show me
now.
where your name is written on the island. Show me in the dirt.
Yeah,
Where is it
for real.
written? And then I'll listen.
We used to have a boat
Where they
launch
put it
in
in hiding for the past
Oceanville.
like fucking 5 months.
You may
there.
have seen
Oh
it
man.
down by Fisher's Reach, or
Yeah, but it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it.
we just sold the
it's
boat.
got name.
That's kind of funny.
So I feel like it's kind of obvious. Like it's Ahab, And that's it's the same. It's the exact same shit as when the UFF was coming around with CRDG. Like, oh yeah, you know, we'll stick over here and like we have our own ways. So we just want to have our own community. We're like, sure, whatever, who cares? Then they
It's
would
literally
come onto
called
the mainland
mother-son
and
dodgeball.
rob people, and blowing rifts
over and over.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, cool. Now you're making it an issue of everyone. Like they had their little conquest against the demon stuff, and it's like whatever. But they just started blowing rifts and clearly trying to cause the rest of the island to be uninhabitable. That's when we had an
I'm
issue.
fairly certain. I'm fairly certain that legitimate business was the guys that tried to rob me that one time.
Most likely, yeah.
And
So
they live
it's
on.
no surprise.
Sorry, but they live on South Haven.
Yes.
Yeah.
They live
Well,
to the like the middle sort of west where that main city part is with the apartment buildings. They're slightly to the west of that, like down a hill towards the port.
Some of them live there. One of them
Yes.
lives in the swamps. His name is Alatas. He was previously part of CRDG's group. He would talk on the radio and try and not say his name. He used to speak on the radio now and actually says his name after his speech.
Good to know.
Hilarious.
Is it Alatas or Alatus?
I don't know how you say it. I've never spoken with him directly. I've only
I've
heard him over
always
the radio.
Yeah, I've always thought it was Atlas. But
So I actually ran into him. Drake and I ran into him on South Haven the other day, and
Oh, yeah.
I asked him because I didn't know who he was when we started talking, but I thought he was Ahab when he ran up. They dressed similarly. So I said, "Oh hey, is this Ahab running at me right now?" And he said, "No, this is Alatus. I've never heard of somebody named Ahab though."
Hmm.
I thought
That's
that
a
was real
straight up
interesting.
lie.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. The funny
he's
thing
definitely
is,
he's
most
definitely
of
gonna
their-
try and like lay it low and act like he
Yeah.
wasn't part of them because he wasn't as well known a name, but we know pretty much everyone who was involved.
Right. Well, he told me he lives in Old Town, so
He does.
I
Yeah.
want to go. I want
Yeah, he
to
lives in
talk
the
to him and
tower.
ask him about it.
He's lived there for a while, like a long old time.
So what happened to you guys, Misfits?
What happened to us? What do you mean?
Did you all
Oh,
get
we had someone
robbed?
break in and rob shit. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we didn't have
And,
the apartment building completely secure on the bottom floor yet.
Yeah, we have the same issue.
And they
We
got in that
just moved.
Right. The funny thing though was the voice that you guys said it was sounded like. It was like, "A big money, big
What's
big,"
that
like
ghost?
that kind of like same accent type situation, right?
Yeah, Jamie was
Yeah.
gonna hurt him.
That was me. I had just woken up and like there was a guy like right in front of me and I was like, who the fuck is this? I didn't have time to react
Put
or
your
anything.
hands up.
And then it's like,
That
yeah,
kind of
yeah, it's just like that. Put your hands up, you know.
Was it deeper pitched though? Was it like, "Put your hands up" type situation?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like that. Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah.
That's him.
Yep.
That's almost exactly what happened to us. It was very quick. And one guy faded that he just woke up in the apartment. And the other guy jumped out of the second story window and just hands up and blasted us.
Why?
That's pretty disgusting behavior.
It really is.
Yeah.
Hello.
We think they
Did you
stole...
give you any names?
No names that I remember. I lost consciousness, so I'm phasy.
I
Fuzzy.
didn't give Jamie any names either.
Yeah, it was just like, you know, put this duct tape on, took a bunch of my shit, and then bye, jumped at the second story window, and then they both dipped.
Interesting.
Yeah, that sounds about their exact MO of having somebody, having the person that they're holding up, put the duct tape on.
Yeah, it's pretty scummy. That and right before they attack you guys, they tried to attack us. Ahab and the Brotherhood, the Nobles, the Spiders. And a lot of the places that they're breaking into typically require some inhuman abilities, and those that don't, well, Ahab's right there with them. It's a bit of a concern.
Interesting.
Yeah. See, I wish they'd have given us the chance to, you know, at least get held up or shoot them. But when they broke into the ranch, they waited until we were all asleep They broke in, and the only things they took were grave markers.
I heard about that. Why would they do that? That's
Disrespectful.
scum.
Fucking
They're
dickheads.
just scum.
Petty.
Yeah.
They're terrible people. They
Fucking
want to take
awful.
things that are going to hurt people the most. That's what they do. That's what they've always done. They just want to cause pain.
Yep, they stole a moonstone staff off of AJ's grave. They took they took Bo's journal with notes to all of us. They took Alistair's sword that he had. Forgot what else they took. It was awful. They took everything. They took all of the important sentimental shit and nothing else. And I had pox grenades out in the open they could have taken too. They didn't take them.
Same
All
thing
they
with me.
do is loot and hide away from the rest of the island. They'll come out and just
And then they run
Piece of
around and
shit.
go rob people with their friends, the Brotherhood.
yeah. Who definitely
Can we
definitely weren't
just
fighting
be-
with like barely a few months ago.
Can we just be like extra petty? And if they want to enforce the rule that we can't go to South Haven without their permission, they can't come to the rest of the island without our permission.
I feel like
I
the
was
petty
thinking
is
that's only
something
fair.
to do.
I was thinking
Yeah,
something
but-
more along the lines of like a scavenger hunt on South Haven. Like bring 30 nice people up there.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Bring like the entire other side of the island to South Haven.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
shoot
got
us
a good
off.
group
I like
here.
that.
We can go right now.
It's
Let's go for a
true.
little tour. What are they gonna do? They can't stop all of us.
I
They'll
would
absolutely try.
They'll
For what?
lose.
That's up to these
Can-
guys.
Yeah, we can
Did,
go at
did,
some point. Not have to go now.
did you guys get like some of your weaponry and stuff back that you guys lost in the robberies?
No, nothing.
Not us.
Well, we didn't get any of it back, but a lot of it got
What did you
replaced by now. I don't know.
I got
James
that
is the only one
Jamie.
that really lost stuff.
I lost. So I had a bunch of nails on me because I was, gonna do some building. I lost an incredible amount of ammo that I had on me, and I lost a pair of NVGs. It wasn't too bad, but it was still very annoying at the time. I had about 2 stacks of nails on me at the time.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But still
Yeah,
sucks.
it's not too bad.
We hadn't even had our flag for 24 hours and they stole it in his armband.
It's pretty messed up.
Wow. How did they get the intel
Will they take?
to do all that? I mean, they're finding us at very
I don't know.
vulnerable times.
No intel. They
Because-
just. Yeah. Well,
Well, yeah, they never
Yeah.
fucking sleep. First of all, and second of all, it's the South. They're always out. If they saw you guys moving from Milo, they would have just been looking to where you're leaving, where you're going, and unfortunately, depending on who you told, it could have easily made its way back to them.
yeah.
We hadn't
We didn't
told
tell anyone we
anyone
were moving
moved.
until after it was like done.
Yeah, I mean, I
We-
didn't
we
hear
hadn't told
until
a
I saw you
soul.
guys driving. I saw you
They
guys
might
like
have
driving
seen-
back and forth, and I was like, oh, what's
They
going
sit
on here?
on
Like,
top
this
of
is like halfway through.
Galahad
You
Yeah.
guys.
all the time. They're still on top of
I-
Delphi. They saw you guys loading stuff in and out. They could have just
Followed us.
unfortunately followed you. But then for Survivor's Reach, I mean, that walkway in Cushville, they're there. They pass through there all the time, going down to Summerton.
Yeah, they followed me to Eve's one time from.
Before
Do
you
you
guys
think they were
moved,
the
I-
people that were
Interesting.
whistling in Milo that one time? They chased us around.
That's a
I doubt it.
CNRG thing, is when they do that whistle.
Yeah, there was a bunch of people in the woods and they were like whistling around our house and stuff like that. And it was like me, Nyan, and Jamie inside the big barn that we were in over the far outside. And there was just a bunch of people running around outside whistling.
Yeah, and of course when Nico wakes up and the rest of us go outside, they disappear.
I genuinely think we'd been on the island maybe like just under 2 weeks at that stage.
Well, you also have allies, and, once you get your place secure, and we've got our place secure, I think we'll be better off here. We haven't had any trouble
Yeah,
on
our
the
place is pretty
streets.
secure now.
We might not be physically that close, but we can move fast. If you guys ever have any issues, if they come to your door and they're harassing you, let us know. Yeah.
Likewise,
Yeah,
and
appreciate that.
if there's anything we can do for you all, We try to help everybody on the island, but we like helping our friends.
The best thing you can do is tell the truth. It's anybody
Well,
who asks,
yeah.
tell them exactly what you've experienced, whether it's at the island meeting or newcomers to the island. People being aware of who and what they face on this island is important, right? There's a reason that they hide around Warren's Cove and around Eves and Ticks. It's because they prey on those who are by themselves or who think that they're safe. They do it time and time and time again. When the demons were roaming this island, robbing humans and stealing NVGs because we weren't worth it, there was only 3 demons. The other 6 people in their 8-man, or sorry, 5 people in their 8-man, were all nobles in Dinarachne. They've done nothing but prey on humans since the start of the Brotherhood.
Alright.
It's no different now.
I don't mean to rain on your all's parade, but, any of y'all hang out with Screws?
We don't hang out with him, but we've crossed paths with him.
I know.
Yeah, he was
Well, let's just say not everybody it's not just the South that I worry about. It's people like Screws. I mean, look at my freaking eye. And I'm got some PTSD from all of that, and I don't know. There's more than one enemy here, no matter who you are.
Now, was it just Screws that took your eye out, or did he have anyone with him?
Oh, he had people with him, and I didn't get their names. They were too scared to even tell me who they were. I mean, I have no clue who they were because they were so well hidden behind masks. And
Yeah, I heard about his faceless goons that he has at at one time at the flea market.
yeah, I was lucky to
Right
miss
in the
that.
area.
But anyway, I'm just saying, I've got more people to worry about than whoever broke into our apartment.
Oh no, yeah.
Is
I
your
agree,
name-
like, there are
is your
lots
name
of people
Craig?
with it.
Yeah, I'm Craig. Craig Hammonds.
Yeah, I remember Colin telling me about when you went missing. I think that's
Oh,
the time.
Yeah, I remember. Maxwell was here, and he
Mm.
gave Colin a book that said kidnap.
Yeah, so Maxwell was probably one of the people that was with him.
I know Maxwell was
More than
one of them.
likely.
No, he was the only person named. There were 4 other people though.
Oh, okay.
Maxwell's going to be an issue, and Screws is an issue. But they get bored quickly, they move on quickly.
I kind of gathered that.
The others here to worry about.
We haven't had any other run-ins with him, but just curious to see. Just trying to get a temperature of people up here. I don't come up north very often.
I think, particularly the Brotherhood, they're very persistent. And if they feel like they can, they feel like they've got a, like they see a vulnerable group, they'll really not stop until they can try to chase you off the island. But if you show any kind of resistance, they get scared real fucking quick. Like we came to their south and actually fought them and beat them back, and then they went so fucking quiet and even started like mumbling about peace for like weeks after that. They've only now gotten brave again. So we can show them again.
I don't know if I've
How they
ever
lie.
had problems with the nobles or the
They
Arachne.
say that we attacked the Echo Machine, but we were nowhere near the Echo Machine. It was in the streets of Stonington.
Well, they
Yeah.
declared war, right? So going out to fight them in their turf is a understandable thing, and of course they try and change the narrative for their own gains.
Gonna cry that like we're doing this and doing that. No. You picked a fight, and now you're just upset that the fight's actually coming to you for once, instead of you just picking on significantly
Even though you-
smaller groups.
Literally begged for somebody to fight back.
Yeah, that tone changed real fast.
So you folks believe in the observer tapes, right?
Believe in them? What do you mean by that?
Well, you all have heard the observer tapes and kind of just what they say.
I have not heard them.
Oh,
No, me neither.
It's been a while since I've heard them.
I've got a tape recorder with some tapes, and they're trying to. It's about the Riftborn and all that. I don't know. Somebody's very against them.
A lot of people are
I want to believe them, and it's not just the Riftborn that they're against. They're against a lot of things, but the Observer was here on the island for
Hello.
almost 2 years now. And yeah, about 2 years. They'll leave. They haven't left notes in a long time, but they used to leave a couple notes. And the first 3 Observer tapes came out almost 2 years ago, and then the Observer just disappeared. And now there's 2 more Observer tapes, but they don't ever do anything. You know what I mean? Like they just.
Yeah, they're kind of like fear-based.
Yeah.
And how much if they don't show themselves, if they don't, you know what I mean? Like I would love to just have a conversation with them, or have them just kind of answer questions, I guess. But they don't. 2 years on, and all they've done is put out some tapes. Very anti-Rift, anti-Riftborn.
Yeah. I'm not trying to stir up stuff. I'm just trying to get some information, because I don't know what to think. And I'm just trying to survive.
Well, you know, Cameron and Kruger, and they broke their oath to Maeve. And Wilhelmina was made against her will by Maeve. And to believe that they're actively working with her is a little wild, right? If you talk to Wilhelmina about it and look at her eyes, she's half human, half Riftborn. And they hate Maeve more than anybody on this entire island, I would say. And as much as I want to put some stake in what the Observer has to say, to what end, right? The Observer's not here and the Riftborn.
Very true. Well, fellas, it was really nice meeting you, but I may have to go take a quick nap. And, but I really appreciate y'all meeting with me, and let me know what I can do. I mean, we provide assistance to everybody, you know, as long
If you
as
want to
they're
make a
kind.
list of like the basics that you're missing, like whether it's some like medical stuff or some ammo, like some small things we can help to replace for you. Put a list together and we'll see what we can do.
Right now we're pretty sufficient. We just want to be in the capacity to where we can help others.
Do you guys have rooms available? Because we're full up on rooms here, but if you guys have rooms available, we can start pushing people your way. Because we get people asking all the time, and we just don't have the capacity anymore. We're full up. Every room's taken.
We need more members more than we need people to just occupy our rooms. If we can find a couple more members of Survivors Reach. We've lost Artie and we've lost John Farmer, and you know, we're picking up the pieces and we're surviving, but we need actual members. But once we have a couple more actual members, we can host people.
Well, you never know. Some of those people that you host might want to join up after a few days. It's
more
definitely
know what you and what you do.
Oh yeah.
That was how the ranch got to, what, 18 members at one point? Just
Yep.
had folks,
That's wild.
you know. Yeah, folks living in the barn, and then they just decided to stay.
Wow.
Yeah, we kind of need to recruit people as well. We have someone who moved into Oceanville because it's like we're gonna let people like.
I'll be up in just a minute, honey.
Without having to technically join the group, but we need to recruit people for our group as well.
All right. Well, I must go. I really appreciate y'all's time.
Have a good one.
Hey,
Alright,
Pavel.
good chatting.
See you
Yeah, take
again.
it easy.
Watch the roads.
I'll stay out of the roads. Is this the exit here?
Yeah. Before you take it off, real quick, I wanted to give you something. You hold out your hand.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah.
I can protect myself with that. You all have a good evening.
See you. Stay safe.